and the judge in the case decided to wait until a couple of Supreme Court cases were settled. One of the Supreme Court cases was a wild trial about a dude named Zaki Rahimi. Rahimi wasn't supposed to have a gun because he had a restraining order against him from his ex-girlfriend, but Rahimi's lawyers were trying to argue that the gun ban went against Rahimi's rights. Back in 2019, Rahimi put hands on his girlfriend in the middle of a parking lot. Somebody saw it happen, so Rahimi pulls out a gun and started shooting at the witness. Then a few months later, Rahimi caught another charge for assault with a deadly weapon because he threatened a different woman with the gun. Rahimi obviously didn't need to be around guns, but nobody knew how wild the situation was about to get. Between December 2020 and January 2021, Rahimi was involved with 5 different shootings. He shot at a dude he was selling drugs to, then one day later, Rahimi shot at someone who ran into his car. Then 2 days after that, Rahimi started shooting into the air while there were a bunch of kids around. Rahimi wasn't done yet though. A few weeks later, someone flashed their headlights at Rahimi, so Rahimi followed them down the highway and started shooting into their whip. And in the last shooting, Rahimi went to a fast food place with his homie. Rahimi's friend's car got declined at the restaurant, so Rahimi grabbed his gun and started shooting into the air again. Youngboy's legal team thought if Rahimi beat his Supreme Court case, then they might be able to get Youngboy's charges thrown out. But Rahimi lost his case, so Youngboy still had to face his own gun charge in Baton Rouge. Youngboy was originally going to take it to trial, but then he decided to plead guilty, and it made the whole case easier for him to beat. Youngboy's federal gun case was moved to Utah instead of Louisiana after he pleaded guilty, and he caught a lucky break because he was able to enter a global plea for the Baton Rouge gun case and the Utah gun case too. Then he pleaded guilty to 4 felonies and 6 misdemeanors in the Utah drug case. Youngboy is facing a lot of time just for the drugs, but he caught a lucky break when the 4 felonies were all reduced to misdemeanors. Youngboy had been fighting so many cases that people were losing track of what was going on, and a lot of fans were worried he was about to catch decades in prison. Luckily, that's not how it went down though, and on December 10th, 2024, Youngboy was officially sentenced to 23 months in prison and 60 months of probation. 2 years in prison is no joke, but a celebrity lawyer named Bradford Cohen said that Youngboy would probably be out in less than 12 months. Bradford Cohen has worked with Kodak Black a lot and has helped Kodak skate on some pretty serious charges, and it's clear that Cohen knew what he was talking about. In January 2025, the news broke that Youngboy should be coming home in July 2025. Youngboy was recently transferred to Talladega FCI, a federal prison in Alabama, to serve the rest of his sentence. Even though he originally agreed to do 23 months, the judge gave him credit for time served through May 2024, which means his official release date is now set for July 27, 2025.